Welcome to our if function series. In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at if function with just one condition, and we've got an example to work with. Now, in the first example, we're going to be saying if column B is chunked, the result should be yes, and if not, the result should be no. Now, let's get started. So we start with our equal to. Always remember to start with an equal to. So equal to if. So if the logic test is if B is equal to chunked. Now, before we type about chunked, make sure that your chunked is enclosed because it's a text. So if B is chunked, now you put a comma there because that is a logic test. If B is chunked, so value if true, we want it to be yes. So that's our value if true. Impute yes there for us. So put in yes. Remember, your text in Excel should be enclosed. Your eyes should be on this formula bar here. So if B is chunked, the result should be yes, and if no, the result should be no, and if not, the result should be no. Just put in the note there. Remember, when you're doing text in Excel, it should be enclosed, but if it's number, you're good to go. And you close the brackets when you're done. So if B2 is chunked, yes, and if not, no. When you're done with that, just tap enter and you can see stayed here is no because it's not chunked. So you don't have to repeat the same formula all through. Just click inside the box. You see the small square box there? You can double click it or you can drag it down. As you can see, when it's chunked is yes. When it's joined is no because it's not chunked. So on our second example, we're going to be looking at column H right now. So we're going to be saying the numbers on column H, if they are greater or equal to 5, the result should be pass. And if they are lower than 5 or lesser than 5, the result should be fail. So let's get started. Your eyes should be on the formula bar. So we start with equal sign. If the logic is if H is greater, so if H is greater or equal to 5, remember that's our logic. So we want it to give us pass. Remember that your text should be enclosed. So we want that in pass. So put a comma there. And if not, we want it to fail. You can see value if false. Value if false. If not, we want it to be fail. And fail is a text, so you enclose that and you type your fail there and you close the brackets. Then you tap enter. You can see when it's 5, it's pass. Now, like I said in the first example, you just double click and it auto fills for you. So when it's 4, it's fail. When it's 7, it's pass, and all that. So that's it, guys. That is how to use if function with just one condition. Please do well to subscribe or you follow me wherever you're saying this. Thank you. See you in our next video.